coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
Alright, gang, welcome to Riser's Treasure Hunting Emporium's live stream! Yes, finally. Had a little bit of technical difficulty. Don't know what that was all about, but we made it. Anyway, gang, welcome again. So, hey, I see you people. We're just rolling right in here. I just want to say welcome. I see the giant Garrett detectorist, Discover E American Woodland Relics. Hello, Lincoln. How are you? SJ Mixed Adventures. Hi. And, wow, we got North Jersey Detector. Oh, there's my treasure. And, oh, we got people rolling right. Who's your hillbilly? How are you? Treasure hunting, SWPA. Hi. Hey, I'm going to open up your envelope. And, I got so much stuff on this desk right now. It's not funny. But, anyway, gang, good to see you all. And, I tell you what, why, preparing for this, hey Lou, hey Liz, and preparing for this was a little bit more, hey Relic Risers, hey, that's my name, no, that's the wrong riser. Anyway, preparing for this was something of a chore, because I didn't realize how much room this was going to take, but we did it, in the small confined space, we did it. But anyway, we'll get all there. Anyway, gang, just to give you a heads up on, tonight's giveaway, why we got a 1916 George V and a 1862 Vicky. They're right down there. And not only do we have that, we also have from the man himself, Mally Man sticker. So hang around later on. That'll be at the end of the stream. And we'll talk more about those too. All about that much later. Anyway, I'm a little off because we started about 10 minutes later than I normally do. So I'm kind of really trying to, not rush, but just trying to catch up to where we normally would be. But anyway, gang. I don't know about you guys, but the weather has been some kind of weird. I mean, it has been weird. Not just weird, but weird. This past Friday and Saturday, we were well into the 80s, and now we dipped back down into the 50s and 60s. I don't know, but that's just, I know some of you guys are just kind of in that same scenario. Some of you are getting snow again, and that is just some kind of bizarre. Anyway, gang. New and upcoming, we got a couple of after work hunts coming, which are my favorites. I love to get out there with a metal detector after work. You know, to relax and kind of unwind and, you know, get through the day's stress and turmoil and everything. And yeah, I tell you what, metal detecting after work is probably my favorite time to go. Hey, 606, how are you? And, let's see. So we got a couple of those after works kind of thought about. This weekend, I actually have no clue whatsoever. It's all going to depend on the weather. The farm fields, they're starting to get a little iffy because now the farmers are starting to plant. And once they plant, that's it. And but some of them aren't. Some of them are kind of getting prepped for different crops which aren't planted yet. But still, it's, yeah. But also, too, I got this idea for a kayak adventure, and I just don't know if we're warm enough for that yet. Because I definitely don't like to be out there when it's still kind of cold with the kayak. Because once you get wet and cold, you just don't quite recover. You'll still always be, yeah, cold. But anyway, gang. That was weird. Wolfgang. Liz, I'm sorry. if you haven't noticed, gang, we actually have a bot now. And I'm still kind of playing around with it. I don't know why it just did it. Liz, I'm so sorry that wasn't supposed to happen. But the bot, unfortunately, seems like it does things automatically, and I don't know why it did that. But the bot was actually got, for the sake of trying to help out with the giveaway, just so we're leaving work behind us. Anyway, thank you for not going away, Liz. Sorry. Anyway, gang, but the owl takeover. Well, you know what, gang? I just hope the bot makes the giveaway just go a little bit easier. That was the whole purpose of it. I don't know why it did that, but we're still kind of toying around with it, monkeying around with it. But I don't know why I did that. Bots. I nicknamed the bot Rosie. Like after the Jetsons robot, or I thought even Hal, but Rosie needs to behave herself. But Metal Detecting Yorkshire, hello! And Flash in Your Pan, how are you? I tell you what, Flash in Your Pan, I just was looking for something, to have a couple of automations in there, and like I said, to take care of the giveaway. And we're trying it out. We'll see. If it goes well, good. If it's something that can be tweaked, great. If it winds up being more of a pain, then I'll probably get rid of it. But we'll see. I don't know. We're kind of doing this on the fly. But anyway, gang, kayak. Yeah. Providing what the temperatures are going to be for this weekend, I don't know if I'm going to take it out in the water or not. But we'll see. We'll find something to dig up. But anyway, gang, the chain stand, if you guys saw the last video, is on the move, and I am more than gratified and blessed and everything else. Why it's kind of working the way that I was hoping it would. I got to meet. I've already had subscriptions out there, to you guys, and I have to admit, so far I picked up 2 guys that I never subscribed to, and I never even knew they were out there. And I love it. It starts a dialogue, and it's all about the camaraderie. And we're seeing people that the YouTube algorithms, or whatever you want to call it, miss. And I see a lot of that. And one thing that is driving me nuts about the algorithms is I'll show you a channel here. As my mouse would work. Bang! This guy is in colonial garb. And he does survivalist stuff. He does colonial cooking in colonial garb, again. You mean to tell me of all the history stuff I watch, and the colonial stuff I watch, and everything else, this guy never comes across my recommended stuff or anything? I don't know. I just don't know how or why. And this guy's been on YouTube, I think, for over 8 years. So how on earth did this escape the riser radar? I'll never know. But anyway, if you guys have an interest, he has this wonderful looking fried chicken recipe from the colonial era. Give this guy a look at. Is Townsend. That's his name. And like I said, I don't know how on earth that ever escaped the riser radar. Anyway, gang, if you ever have a chance, take a look at it. He also does some other stuff, colonial stuff. Like I said, he does some survivalist stuff. Not only did I watch him make fried chicken, I watched him make colonial donuts. Horrible stuff to be watching at night. But anyway, because you're getting hungry while you're watching it. And I tell you what, it was extremely fascinating. And I think he has something like over 600 videos or something like that. And I could just put his whole channel on watch later. But anyway, gang, that was something I came across. Now, like I said, I cannot believe that he's escaped the riser radar for all this time. But anyway, like I said, chain scent, building camaraderie, you know, and kind of getting to know you guys and discovering some of the other channels that I just can't believe are out there that I've never come across. CFA is one of them. I wasn't subscribed to CFA. I never knew they were out there. And then they wound up getting the chain scent. It was like, wow. And then now I got all their videos to go back and try and watch. And I tell you what, it's something else. I'm just glad it's going this way. And for you guys who need an update, the chain set is now arrived. It has arrived at Mallyman24 from CT Relic Digger. And I can't wait to see what Mike has in store for that. But anyway, gang. And something else I've been watching. I don't know if you guys are into MREs or not. And if you are, I got the guide for you, especially if you want to see a guy eat a 100-year-old MRE. It's this guy. It's Steve 1989 MRE Info. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, he eats an over 100-year-old MRE. And this guy actually does other stuff too. I mean, he does reviews of more modern MREs. But he also kind of explores and discovers the old MREs. I even had an MRE where he got a Civil War hardtack. You know, those nasty cracker things. They were nasty then, let alone a nasty cracker that's over 160 years old. But he eats that too. But if you guys ever have a chance, check this guy out. Steve 1989 MRE Info. And I don't know. Sometimes you're just, you know, shuddering. But anyway, highly entertaining anyway. And again, you know what? Something not to watch while you're trying to go to bed at night. Because you're watching some other guy eat and you're like, oh, I'm hungry now. But anyway, good. But yeah, do be sure and watch that. And if you have a chance, dig up his Civil War hardtack video. Because you're just constantly questioning yourself, guy, why are you eating a 160-year-old cracker? But anyway, so that's that. Something else too. I don't know if you guys noticed in the yesterday's video. For you guys who have seen it or not seen it, why I was kind of reviewing Nosferatu again. And I was almost thinking about writing a little bit of an article about it, as far as, because actually when that movie was made, it was actually quite significant. I mean, it's one of the first vampire type movies, and I was really studying it closely, more closely than I've ever watched that before. You know, it's an early vampire movie and etc. But there's a small scene in it I've never quite noticed. And here, you know, I'll give you guys a quick look. By the way, there is no sound, so you have to bear kind of with it. Anyway, yeah, you got this guy. Yeah, she's got a letter. Oh, yay, okay. And now we're gonna play some games here, and we're gonna play croquet. And uh-oh, it hitched. It stopped. And so, yep, he's going to tap the ball, right? And she just whacks the thing. Whack! Right, okay. And I never noticed this next scene in this movie quite before. What is this guy doing? So not only do we have one of our first vampire movies, but we also have probably the first shot of somebody actually going to the bathroom in a movie. And again, this is Nosferatu. And yeah, I never ever noticed that before. Anyway, gang, it's an okay movie. You know what? You just need to put on whatever kind of all right, night Nightbot, stop that. Uh-oh. Hey, J3, how are you? Uh-oh. Can everybody still hear me okay? Something on Earth happened. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm starting to see the question. Anyway, can you guys still hear me all right? Because I'm not sure what you are seeing or not seeing. Okay, great. I'm frozen. There we go. I don't know what that was. Anyway, gang. I was stuck. Anyway, gang. All right. Well, if you're you guys coming in late, tonight's giveaway. Why? Well, we've got those down there. And, a Mallyman sticker. So do hang around for that, for you guys coming in. Now we're a glitch in the Matrix. Oh, yeah, I gotta watch out for Mr. Smith. He'll be popping in and saying, I'll bash him in the head with my digging shovel. Anyway, I wonder what Mr. Smith brings up on the VDI. All right, Nightbot, calm down. Calm down, Rosie. Calm down. Anyway, gang, we've got a little bit of a mail call going on. Treasure hunting SWPA. Wow, we are just like collapsing. This is a train wreck. Anyway, gang, we'll get back with that in a little bit. Because, yeah, that's not actually the way that should go. But anyway, gang, we're going to move right along to the coins to hopefully the whole reason why we're here. But, yeah, like I said, boy, oh boy, things are just train wrecking by the moment. Anyway, let's get ahead and talk about these coins. For you coin guys out there, why, you know, people say, don't clean your coins. And I have to say that, hey, Al, why, that is true. If you have something of numismatic value and it's not coming out of the ground, absolutely do not clean it. However, to say to a digger not to clean their coins, it's kind of silly in a way. Because when they come out of the ground, they're all dirty, and you can't see what they are. But anyway, gang, so we're going to take a look at a couple of things. Now, this coin here, you cannot see anything on it whatsoever. And this actually came out of the Bay. It's some sort of, I believe it's a George I or George II. I cannot tell. But this coin has not been cleaned. It came out of the Bay exactly like this. And there is no kind of cleaning whatsoever that's ever going to bring that coin back. It is what it is. And sometimes some people lose that perspective. They want to clean to get something when there's actually not anything to get. And one thing that I do want to kind of also say is when you decide to clean a coin, there's certain points that you can't go back to. And once you overclean a coin, and unfortunately if you damage it, it's damaged. You can't go back a step. So always start out with some extreme caution. So I usually start everything with a Q-tip. And I don't start with a toothpick because I don't really want to scratch the crap out of it if I don't have to. So normally I'll just go ahead and start with a Q-tip. And in case it's something really worth seeing or whatever, I don't want to damage it. But we're going to go ahead and do a couple of these. And I'll save the best for last. Hopefully, like I said, we got stuff to look at. And we'll go from there. But I also got a coin that I had soaked in olive oil. And I'll give you some before and after pictures of that. And hopefully it has improved. But again, always take stuff in steps, you know. And after you complete a step, then decide if you want to go further with it or not. But just don't go all gung-ho and start cleaning everything. And because, like I said, once you go so far, you can't go back. Actually, a guy had brought me a 1794 Largie. When he told me he had this coin and they dug it, I was excited until he showed it to me. Oh wow! It looked like he had took a wire brush to it. It was quite disheartening. And but anyway, gang, we're gonna go ahead and see what we can get off of these. And I don't know if you guys like this whole idea of a live cleaning or not, but I can't tell you how hard it was for me to keep my fingers off of these, because I so bad wanted to see what that Largie was. Hey Joe Butch, how are you? Hey Riv, how are you? And Riv, you know, coin cleaning or coin preservation. This is actually a very good observation, you know, because there is a difference. And as we go along here, we'll make certain little judgment calls of whether or not I want to drag a toothpick over this or not. And so far, I'm electing this is going to be toothpicks because I am not seeing any kind of raised detail that is significant. And so we're going to lightly graze over this and see what we can pick up. You ready? See if you guys can make out a year on this. And I'm also one of those guys who like patina. And I'll leave a whole lot of dirt on. Some coins actually go into protectors, you know, the little plastic cases and whatnot. Still have dirt on them. Because I'm under the mindset that if you remove too much dirt, why, you lose actually some detail. Because after you get a coin all the same color and whatnot, then, you know, you just basically, you can't see it as well. Especially when you got old eyes like mine. And with this one, it doesn't seem to be anything too exciting. And I don't know if you guys can make it out or not. See if you guys can see the date on it or not. Well, it looks like to be a 1929 Wheatie. So, for a freshly dug copper, would you wait for it to dry before toothpicking or do it while wet? I wait until everything is dry. I try to leave it sit for a little bit. I'm not one of those guys who does the cleaning in the field. I'd rather wait. I'm at a desk or I'm more in a controlled environment. Also, too, I want that coin to be reacclimated. Here in South Jersey, I do a lot of the farm fields, and our ground, where the water table is so high, is always wet. So if I'm yanking something out of the ground, I like it to kind of readjust to the climate, especially when dealing with copper. Our copper here flakes like you just don't know. But so we had the 1929 Wheatie, and now we got this thing. This is another thin cent, and you know, this is almost like doing a lottery scratch off. I just don't know what you're going to get. But I still got that thick cent coming up. The fatty. And some guys are saying, oh, it could be a flying eagle. Oh, it could also be what? The 1859? The No Shield Indian. If that's right. Heart time detector. You don't want to see what I do to coins. Eat them? Don't eat them. And we are not seeing any kind of detail that's going, Charlie, stop! So we're just going to lightly toothpick over the... Are you guys seeing... You guys aren't even seeing that. There you go. Wow, look at that patina there. That's not green. That is almost a red. And I may slow up on this one. And I may stop scratching at it with a toothpick. See if oh, magnifying glass. I'm right back. I'm also not one of those guys to tell you guys what to do or what not to do. They are your coins. You can do whatever you want to do with them because they're yours. And the whole thing about learning what to do or what not to do with your coins or what, it's all a learning process. And this isn't working as I hoped. Yeah, I got my little cheater here for old eyes. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a 45 Wheatie, 1945 Wheatie. And hey, Mike, how are you? And so we're going to set that aside. Eventually, I'll probably finish later on, not during live stream, so you kind of know what it is. Nothing too exciting. We'll actually finish toothpicking that and seeing what we get. And you know what? In probably the next video, I'll give you the recap of how our little cleaning experiment went. All right, for now, time for what seems to be the fatty. And I wish I had my microscope cam just a little bit better. Lenny, no, how are you? And this live stream is also called "See How Dirty Riser Can Get His Desk," because this isn't really where I do most of my cleaning of coins and that kind of good jazz. Coin collecting Texas, how are you? And well, unfortunately, gang, we got a little bit of flaking going on with this copper. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Lenny, no, I only have a cell phone. How would I send a PM for future reference? Lenny, you could also, I believe if you click on my name, there's a spot to do it. I'm not sure off of your phone. However, if you could, I also have an email that you could use if you needed to contact me. Well, gang, this is not going well at all. This here, we see a lot of flakage, which is not good at all. But again, these came from farm fields, so they've been hit by the plow a couple hundred times. They've been turned over. They've probably been exposed by, the weather and everything else. So I'm really not expecting too much of these. If these came out 8 inches out of the ground or something like that, then I'd actually be a little bit more hopeful. But I am losing all kind of hope for this fatty. It's a fatty. And on the one side, I am thinking I see a shield. So in that case, I do believe we are after that 1859 mark. If anybody want to kind of yell at me and say, yeah, that's right. Because I think that's what 1859 is when there was no shield, right? Uh-oh. Rosie misbehaving herself again? Yeah, this is a fatty. I do see we got part of the headdress. Rosie's gonna get it. Well, gang, I think we're going to say that's an 1861, but it can be. Wow, it is tough to see, and I'll probably finish this up not on live stream. Oh, I don't know where I'm at. There I am. I'll probably finish this up on live stream and off the live stream and see what we can get. But it's not looking too pretty. But yeah, all the fatties just don't seem like they come out too. Hey, I know of a guy in a video just recently, not his last video, his video before that. He pulled out a fatty too. He pulled out a flying eagle. Oh, you know who I'm talking about. You know who you are. But anyway, we got one more to go. We've got the large scent to go, and oh, Dirt Monkey, you have just said a mouthful, man. Fertilizer, it does so much damage to corn. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But anyway, gang. So we're going to set that aside, and we're going to go ahead and. Now I'm just going to use a Q-tip just to get the. Oh wow, just to get the stuff off. The bigger stuff. This may be a toothpick job all by itself without. The 1808 half cent, that just got Q-tipped, and that was it. There was no other real big cleaning with that. But I don't think we're going to be this fortunate with the large cent. And unfortunately, I don't know. It wasn't really all that deep in that farm field, so hopefully there'll be something here worth seeing. Because you guys are seeing it the first time as I'm seeing it. Oh, that's. I think we are seeing some reef going on in there. Well, we are getting some decent rim going on, which is always a good sign. And I see a little bit of flaking, not much though. I tell you what, gang, yes, I will have to give Rosie a very good, stern talking to after this evening. Alright, well, I don't know if you guys can make it out or not. And I may have to readjust the coin cam a little bit. Because I think the coin cam is off a little bit. But, yeah, we got some reef action going on. And we're going to go ahead and give the other side a shot. See if anything comes out. But it's probably as much as I'm really going to do on the live stream. Because, again, you never want to take it so far where you can't take anything back. And I probably wouldn't be using the toothpick if she wasn't as crusty. But again, I like patina. I like to leave some dirt on my coins. Which I imagine to some people is kind of goofy. You know, here comes Riser with a coin in a protective case, and there's still dirt on it and stuff. Hey, look what I found! And then, yeah, it's still dirty. But I think the dirt highlights what's left of the details. That's just me. Alright, gang, well, we're not calling this burnt yet. But it's not exactly in great shape. I'm surprised with the amount of rim that is left on this. I'm really expecting that we're still going to be able to get a date off of it. Expecting. I don't know if we will or won't. And I don't think we are. You can still make out and I'm surprised because the rim is actually still quite there. But again, with as shallow as it may have been for years and years and years, as it's been turned over by the plow for years and years and years. I don't know if you guys can make it out or not. Or you guys may even be able to see a date. I'm not sure. I'll try and adjust the lighting a little bit. The other way. See if you guys make out a date on that or not. Well, gang, I think this has been hit by the plow far too many times. At this point, I'm not really seeing a date that's still raised. I can still barely make out the head. And I'm going to take one quick glance at it with the magnifying glass. I can still make out her head, and where Liberty should be, and I can see her profile. But anything as far as a date, I think we... Oh, wait, there's the last digit. I got a 5 for a last digit. This may be 1845. I am not 100% sure. But it is really tough. Actually, it's a shame because the reverse is actually better than the obverse of the front. But anyway, gang. That just is about as good as it's going to get. You're not going to be bringing out any detail that's not there, and unfortunately, it's just not there. But anyway, that was kind of, I don't know if that was exciting or not. I don't know if that was good to watch or not watch or anything like that. But hey, you know what? If you guys leave your feedback, it'd be appreciated. Probably could possibly get set up just a little bit better as far as trying to do this live. But yeah, we did get a large set anyway. Just maybe not all in the world's best condition. But again, that was my first time seeing it with you guys, and we'll see. But anyway, gang. Oh, you know what? Before I forget too, I had one more thing to show you, and that was the coin I had in olive oil for a bit, and we'll see if it came out any better. And I don't know if you guys have seen it or not before, but it was kind of crusted over. So there's really no hurting this coin whatsoever. And she could actually probably stand to be soaked just a tad bit longer. Because it's still got a little bit of corrosion on it. And I'm not one to scrape a coin. If I don't have to, I'll let the olive oil do its work. Because I still got quite a bit of corrosion on it. Let's see if I can bring it up. So we still got a little bit of ways to go in this. This will probably go back in the olive oil for a little bit. And we'll do the other side. And of course I'm getting it dirty now, but that won't hurt it. You can't hurt this coin. At this point, we're just trying to save what I can for me. But anyway, gang. Well, that's going to go back in the oil for a spell because we still got, like I said, we still got some crusty stuff left on it. And I'm sorry, this isn't photographing better than what it is. But anyway, gang. Probably another few days in the olive oil line, that crusty stuff will probably come off. Anyway, gang, that is that for that. Yeah, Liz. You know what? If you get a lot of crusty on it, stick in olive oil and try to gauge it. I know for a lot of crustiness for us down here in South Jersey, it also depends too on your environment. Here in South Jersey, our soil is acidic, acidic. So we sometimes we'll get a coin that'll corrode over, and let that sucker soak for a while, and just try and gauge it. Take it out every so often. See what it looks like and whatnot. But anyway, gang, I gotta wash my hands a little bit because this is the dirtiest live stream that's ever happened so far, at least on Riser's Treasure Hunting and Pouring. Anyway, gang, all right, here we go. Well, we talked about those coins down there. Down there's part of the giveaway. Down there we have the 1916 George V, and we have a 1862 Queen Vic, and we have a Mally Man sticker, M.A. Lyman 24 sticker. And if you guys have never ever ventured over to M.A. Lyman 24, let me tell you what, that channel is fun, and it's just fun. Whenever you can watch somebody having fun while metal detecting, it becomes infectious, and they always seem like they're having a good time, and I tell you that. And not his last video before, he pulls a flying eagle out of the ground. And I'm trying to get this up here. Oh, wait a minute. I got it. You ready? Pow. That guy. M.A. Lyman. And there's his channel. And in tonight's giveaway, we also got a sticker too. And hey, for you coin guys out there, you see M.A. Lyman right here. In the 1972 half, he faces to the left. In 1971, though, he faces to the right. Anyway, but we'll also be giving that away tonight as well with the giveaway with the two coins and the sticker. And thanks all to Mike. And I tell you what, like I said, give his channel a look at, because it's actually, like I said, anybody who's having that much fun while metal detecting is quite infectious. But anyway, gang, so we're going to give this a whirl. We're going to give it a try. We're going to try and see if Rosie will redeem herself and actually do this giveaway. And I hope this works. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this giveaway? I hope so. Because I tell you what, this was probably one train wreck of a live stream. I'm probably going to stick to our regular format. I don't know. But you guys let me know. If you want to see more cleaning of stuff, I don't know. But anyway, gang, here we go. And supposedly, Rosie does this automatically. And we're going to try. Alright, well, you guys aren't looking what I'm looking at. And we'll go up here and click on giveaways to the Nightbot. And it is not letting me click on it. Oh, wait, there we go. Did anything happen? I love you, Rosie! Giant, you're going to have to show Rosie your birth certificate. No, I'm kidding. Alright, we'll try this again. I don't think anything happened, right? Nothing happened? Nothing happened? Uh-oh, we froze. Froze. Rosie is now our best friend. Okay. Alright, I'm still moving around. How do I enter? Whoa, you just gotta watch here. Rosie's supposed to do it all by herself. I hope. Alright, here we go. You ready? We're going to click the button and see what happens. Did anything happen? I clicked the button. What happened? Anything happened? Alright, guys. Let me know if anything happened.
Giant detector is one.
There we go. Wow! Giant Garrett Detectorist. We have a pre-winner. Oh my goodness. Well, that was it. Rosie picked what she picked. Rosie loves you. Yes. Maybe that worked. Maybe you had to sweet talk Rosie. I don't know. Legendary Explorer. I've been on timeout this whole time. I'm sorry, Legendary Explorer. But anyway, gang, we're going to give Rosie maybe another shot. I don't know, but maybe in the next live stream we'll try and get her fixed. We'll fix Rosie. But anyway, gang. So no darts at my sticker bin. George Jetson needs to get Rosie repaired. That he does. Anyway, gang. Well, I don't know. We may give Rosie another shot in the next live stream, and Giant. Well, I don't know, Giant. It's up to you. If you wanna pass it on, why? That's up to you. I won the last time. You wanna? Are you telling me you wanna pass, Giant? I mean, it picked you. Lou, why is it deleting at Legendary Explorer? Because he keeps using exclamation point, question mark, and it flags. I don't know why. This is the first night with Rosie, so I don't know if Rosie's going to hang around much longer or not. But we're going to try and give her a little bit of a fixing. And Lincoln, actually, there's no place to enter. It just picks somebody random from the chat. Giant says, yes, redraw, please. Well, we'll give it another shot. So anyway, guys, like I said, there's really no place to enter. It just randomly selects somebody in the chat. So, hey, you know what? It worked for Giant, so you guys may want to start sweet-talking Rosie.
Can I block Rosie?
Can you block Rosie?
Yes.
Why?
She just banned metal detecting workshop and legendary, whatever it was in the lockdown too.
Well, I can't do it right now, hon.
I can do it.
Well, no, don't block the bot. I don't think you can do that.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to see if we can't get the rest of you guys back online. Unplug her quick! Oh, hands off of Rosie's sprockets there, huh? Block that bot! Hey, wow, so much stuff just like came back on. Alright, gang, well, courtesy of Ben, the giant detectorist, why, we're gonna give this a shot again, and we'll see what happens. And like I said, we'll try to, for the next live stream, we'll try to make Rosie a little bit more tame. Rosie's acting more like Hal at the moment than Rosie from the Jetsons. But anyway, gang. Alright, folks. Alright, here we go. You guys ready? We'll try it again. So anyway, it's going to take a random pick person out of the chat. And we're going to... Thank you, Liz. I tell you, tonight's live stream is just like one big train wreck. It's just this whole new bot thing. It's just... It started with the very beginning of the live stream. Usually I start about 6:50. I start about 10 minutes early to let people, get on and everything. And Rosie has train wrecked the entire live stream from the start. That and probably experimenting with this cleaning thing. I probably should have did a dry run before actually doing it. But anyway, gang, here we go. We're going to give it a shot. You ready? We're going to hit the button. Everybody hold your breath. Alright, anything happen?
Digging 606.
Yay! Digging 606! Holy cow. Oh, I think I want to have a stroke. Well, anyway, gang, that was our fun with technology for this evening. And, oh my goodness. Open the pie table. Good thing we don't rely on technology for everything. Alright, anyway, gang. So, again, M.A. Lyman sticker. The 2 British coins. And, holy cow. I tell you what, this was actually this was almost like work. But we're going to work with Rosie and see if we can't get her to be a little bit more tame. Sorry if anybody got like banned or anything like that. I'll get you guys back, I promise. And anyway, gang. Wow, what a train wreck. But, and don't forget, that guy way over there, that guy, why, he's going live after we get off of here. So don't miss out on that. But... the next time I'm pissing the pot off. Well, you know what? Giant, he sweet talked her in the, so, I don't know. But, yeah, we'll see if we can't fix Rosie. But, anyway, Giant, thank you so much. Congrats to 606. 606, send me a PM and we'll get that out to you. And, anyway, gang, I think that is going to be all for this evening. Thank you for watching this train wreck. And there'll be another train wreck next Tuesday at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. So, anyway, gang, and there'll be something. Maybe we'll go back to our old format. And, anyway, gang. So, for you guys who have seen one of the older live streams, you know what to expect. And, for you guys, if this is your first live stream, I am so sorry. But, that's the way it goes sometimes. Anyway, gang, that is all. Good night. Don't forget to tune in to Mike and get out there and find some treasure. All right, gang. That is all. See you later. Have a good night. Bye.